Imagine this. You finally make it to the Sunshine State. Beaches, no state income tax, warm winters. But then the bills hit. Homeowners insurance skyrockets past $10,000 a year in some spots. Property taxes climb, hurricanes get more intense, and sea level rise turns sunny days into flood days. Suddenly, that dream home feels like a trap. Families are packing up, selling at a loss, and heading inland or to other states. But here's the kicker. They're bringing the same problems with them. Florida's insurance collapse isn't staying put. It's echoing across the country. Skyrocketing premiums, crushing taxes, extreme weather, water shortages, and rising climate risks are making once affordable spots unaffordable. The math is breaking nationwide, and 2026 is shaping up to be the year it hits even harder. More insurers pulling back, bigger rate hikes, and population shifts accelerating. Today, we're breaking it all down. 8 states already mirroring Florida's crisis. We'll look at the real numbers on insurance costs, property taxes, utilities, income impacts, climate threats, and migration trends. No hype, no fluff, just the facts and what's coming next. If you're thinking about moving or staying put, this is the reality check you need. Let's start with the pattern everyone sees. Florida showed how fast insurance can collapse when risks outpace reforms. Average premiums there hit over $7,000 to $14,000 annually, depending on coverage and location in recent data, with some areas way higher. Insurers fled due to hurricane claims, leaving Citizens, the state-backed insurer, overloaded. Now, as people leave Florida, they're flooding into other vulnerable states, pushing up demand, home prices, and eventually the same risks and costs. Number 1. Louisiana. Coastal parishes like Orleans, Jefferson, and Plaquemines are ground zero. Subsidence, literally the land sinking combined with sea level rise and frequent storms, makes this one of the riskiest spots in the country. Homeowners insurance averages $6,000 to $9,000 plus annually now. Some reports put it near $6,274 to $13,000 for high-risk areas. After massive jumps in recent years, up 38% in some cycles. Flood insurance add-ons easily add $800 to $2,000 more. Property taxes are relatively low at around $1,200 to $2,000 annually for median homes. But the real killer is the combo. Non-mortgage housing costs eat 15 to 20% of a median household income, around $51,000 to $61,000. Aging levees and hurricane exposure mean repair bills in the tens of thousands when things go wrong. Population outflows are speeding up. Thousands leave each year as young families say they can't afford the uncertainty. By 2027, experts predict 20% or more of high-risk homes could become nearly impossible to sell or insure affordably. Question for you. If insurance doubles again, how many more will pack up? Number 2. South Carolina. The Low Country, Charleston, Myrtle Beach, was marketed as the affordable coastal alternative to Florida. But reality hit hard. Premiums jumped 40% plus in recent years, to $2,500 to $3,500 annually, plus mandatory wind/hail riders and flood coverage. Property taxes average $1,800 to $2,500 in hotspots. Add in utilities and maintenance, monthly extras reach $850 to $1,000, taking 16 to 18% of the median household income, around $55,000 to $63,000. Sunny day or nuisance flooding is eroding property values 5 to 10% yearly in vulnerable areas. Insurers are restricting policies and hiking rates further. Migration inflows that boomed during the pandemic, they dropped 20% recently. Expect more investor pullbacks, price softening, and even some exodus by 2026 to 2027 as risks mount. The Carolinas were top inbound states, but the math is shifting. Number 3. Texas. No state income tax sounds amazing, right? But insurance spiked 35 to 50% to $4,000 to $5,000 plus annually, driven by hail, freezes, and hurricane claims along the coast. Property taxes are among the highest, $4,500 to $5,500 plus in metros like Houston, Dallas, Austin. Grid strains from extreme weather add utility fees. Total carrying costs, $950 to $1,200 monthly. 15 to 19% of median income, around $64,000 to $73,000. The 2021 winter freeze was a wake-up call. Billions in claims, power outages, and higher future rates. Net migration slowed 25% as overbuilt areas feel the pinch. In 2026, we could see 30% plus more foreclosures in those corridors if rates stay high and weather events hit. Texas still gains population, but the shine is fading for some. Number 4. Arizona. Phoenix became the go-to for Florida transplants seeking sun without humidity. But extreme heat is brutal. AC bills $300 to $500 monthly in summer, sometimes more. Insurance averages $2,000 plus. Property taxes $2,200 to $2,500. Colorado River shortages mean higher water fees and restrictions. For median households around $62,000 to $75,000, extras consume 14 to 18%. Growth cooled from nearly 2% to 1.3% as affordability bites. 25% of listings are already needing price cuts. Forecast for 2026. Slower inflows, mandated heat-resistant retrofits adding thousands to costs, and water uncertainty pushing some out. Heat waves are getting longer. How long until it's too much? Number 5. North Carolina. From the mountains, Asheville to the coast, Hurricane Helene in 2024 exposed massive vulnerabilities. Insurance up 30 to 40% to $2,100 to $2,500. Taxes $1,800 to $2,400. Non-mortgage burdens $650 to $850 monthly. 11 to 14% of income around $57,000 to $65,000. Insurers restricted policies before the storm with bigger hikes post-event. Migration fell 22%, especially west. Continued outflows and value pressure are likely into 2026. Western NC was a hot spot. Now it's rethinking. Number 6. Nevada. Las Vegas became the desert escape for Californians and others. But Lake Mead's critically low levels, around 33% full in late 2025 with projections holding steady but stressed into 2026, drive cooling surcharges and water fees, $350 to $450 monthly. Insurance $1,400 to $1,800. Taxes $2,400 plus. Extras hit $850 to $1,050 for $62,000 to $70,000 incomes, 14 to 18%. Growth slowed to 1.4%. By 2027, water uncertainty post-2026 Colorado River rules and potential solar retrofit mandates could reverse inflows. Vegas is resilient, but water is the wild card. Number 7. Georgia. Atlanta and Savannah soaked up huge numbers from Florida and elsewhere. Insurance rose 30% plus to $3,000. Taxes $3,000 to $3,500 in metro areas. Heat waves, water strain, and inland flood risks add up. $750 to $950 monthly extras. 11 to 15% of income around $61,000. Insurers restricting. Migration dipped from peaks. Savannah's coastal pressure could depress values 7 to 10%. Inland areas feel the echo. Number 8. Virginia. Tidewater, Norfolk, Virginia Beach faces sea level rise and subsidence at twice the global rate. Insurance $2,000 to $2,600. Taxes $2,200 plus. Flood add-ons $800 to $3,000. Monthly costs $850 to $1,100. 12 to 15% of $76,000 to $82,000 median. Military bases complicate things, but sunny flooding erodes appeal. Growth near zero in spots. 2028 could see thousands more relocating. The pattern is undeniable. Florida's insurance crisis starts it, then taxes, utilities, and risks trap equity. These 8 states are on the same path, with carrying costs devouring 15 to 25% of incomes. In 2026, unchecked risks mean wider price corrections, accelerated exits, and fewer true safe havens. Audit your own situation now. Pull your insurance quote, tax bill, utility averages. Compare to income. Consider stable alternatives. Midwest states with lower risks or inland areas. The echo is getting louder. What state are you watching or living in right now? Drop it below, share your costs, let's discuss. Hit like, subscribe if this helped you see the bigger picture. Stay informed, stay ahead. Talk soon.